Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about that. I just dropped a shit ton of mats that I had on the side of my chair. While I wait this last couple seconds, let me know in chat if you guys can hear me okay. Wolves in four. Yo, I'm a Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo fan still, so let's go. I root for him for sure. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. The sound of my voice isn't too important because once I start spinning the wheel, that'll kind of show what's going on. But at the beginning, I want to just explain the rules and kind of how we're doing this today, and then we're gonna get started. So, okay, cool. Yeah. So, all right. All right. So for anybody who um is in the main Moonbreon Waffle chat, you guys see the list that I just posted. That's just kind of it's like a verification that I added everybody who claimed spots and the correct amount of times. If you claimed more than one spot, you'll see a number one, two, three, etc. next to your name. Uh, that's just so that when, in the unhappy event that I land on your name when I spin the wheel, it's going to give me an option to remove. And if I just put your name, seven times, there's another option that says remove all. And by me putting a number, right, it removes that remove all option. So it's less likely that I fuck this up. Because the last thing I want to do is be halfway through this and have to start over. So there we go. That's kind of why it's numbered that way. If you can see here in the top corner, right above the list of names, you'll see entries 256. There were originally 255 spots. I had one person claim. I had person claim in DMs, like in the middle of, all of the people that were claiming, and I never actually counted them, so that's why there's one more. I saw somebody ask, uh, are we doing last trainer standing or first on spin? We are doing last trainer standing. So this shit's gonna take a while. Um, we have a lot of names. I've never done a waffle this big. I think max I've done before is like 75 people. So uh, bear with me. Um, Again, hopefully, your name is the last one standing. Somebody here is gonna walk away with a big win. I thank everybody in advance who joined because it wasn't easy, but happy that we were able to fill this up. And I think it shows I have seven viewers. I don't know if that's accurate. I only see Samuel, Kawhi, Bruce in chat. But yeah, if I could get three more people, just toss a flame emoji if you don't feel like chatting too much, and then we will, without further ado, we will kind of kick this off. Yeah, I counted you already, Bruce. Bruce is loose. There we go. McMiller and Sons. Cool. Thank you for joining. And again, no pressure for anybody here. If you guys don't feel like watching the whole thing, that's completely fine. Be sure to save the video to YouTube. So if anybody wants to watch this fucking shit fest afterwards, feel free. I wish I was in a better mood. But if you guys didn't see, the Knicks fucking lost tonight, so that soured my soul a little bit. But either way, yeah, we have enough people here to kind of get started. As I explained, I sent everybody a list of the entries. We have 256 entries. If you see here, we have random.org open. I'll refresh just so you could make sure that no sketchy shit going on. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a random number between 1 and 30. Whatever number it lands on, that's the amount of times I'll shuffle the wheel before we get started. Once we get started, I don't shuffle anymore. So, it'll be kind of, it is what it is after that. What I'll do now is really quick. After spin, we're just going to put cooked instead of you are the winner. We don't need confetti. And how do I change how long each spin is? Okay, yeah, set to 10 seconds. I think that's okay. Um, I don't know. Somebody could do the math, but that should be okay. All right, so cook. This fucking ad is throwing me off. Also, if anybody listening is doesn't want me to curse, just let me know. I see the chat. Wait, which chat? Yo, I'm not on here for two. Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy paid for two. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Please hold. No cursing, please. All right, I got you. 1 second. Let me just grab my tablet. Sorry, I have it all written down on my tablet. Um, 10 seconds. All right, yeah, 45 minutes. That's not too bad. Where's Adam G? Adam G. I'm just looking on my tablet. Adam G. Hold on. I got Adam G down for one spot, so okay. All right, it looks like we're all good. He only had one spot, so Adam, if you're watching, just know I'm sending a virtual stunner gift to you. So uh, all right. So, um, no. Don't be ready to lose, bro. There's a lot of names here, so there's the idea that you know what are the chances that it lands on your name to get eliminated when there's 250 other people, right? Um, but okay, so we will get started. Flame emoji. Give me one more flame emoji, and we will kick off the shuffle on random.org. Also, I apologize in advance that I don't have any fancy uh, music playing on in the background. I stream occasionally, so I'm not one of those super high tech people. Six is the amount of shuffles. Here we go. We're shuffle. One, two, three, four, five, six. And we will kick things off. Good luck, everybody. Um, yeah, if you need anything, you have any questions, just type in chat. I can see the chat here. But yeah, good luck. What's up, Mount Killer? Thank you for joining. You actually have already been eliminated. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't spin yet, but we are about to kick it off. First spin. Um, Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Sandwich, one of a couple spots I believe that person had. For those of you that missed my explanation on why there's numbers at the end of each person's name, that's just an effort to avoid hitting, remove all by accident. So everybody shows up as a, individual entrant. Entrant, is that a word? Nah, so Samuel, if I had posted from the beginning that it was one spin and done, then all good. But once I post that it's last trainer standing, I can't go back on that because there's some people that might have, got more spots if they knew it was one spin. What's fair is fair. In the end, it's all random anyway, so one spin just saves me time, but it's all the same in the end. Shadow Villains, thank you for joining. Also, for anybody who is computer savvy, for whatever reason, when I'm on my computer and I'm doing like regular shit, it works fine. But I've noticed the last couple times I've streamed, I don't know if it's because of Streamlabs, but my screen just flickers between like normal color and like an amber color. So I'm not sure if that means that my graphics card is starting to fry out on me, which would suck. But you know, if anybody knows, my man Ian. Zencar. Yeah, there's a few people that went in with close to the max in terms of spots. There's a few that, Snipe only got one spot. And then I think for the majority of people, they're in for like 3 to 5 spots. So again, I joined a lot of waffles myself. Uh, so I do apologize for anybody who, doesn't win. I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't win, but I feel the pain. Anybody ripped any of that Japanese Team Rocket? I saw that a lot of people selling off boxes, man. So I wish the prices were a little bit cheaper so I could rip one or two. I'm paying almost $200 for a box and pulling a fucking full art double. That shit don't feel good. And Brian, I think he was in for one spot. I don't know. Sub 100, I think is ambitious. Um, I don't with the height. I don't see it dropping that bad. Yeah, I think like 150 is still high, but I think more people are willing to risk 150 bucks. At 240, like whoever's buying is just those are people that just have they don't care about money as much as with Japanese, there's a lot of risks. So you only really guaranteed one hit, two hits if you're like super lucky. I will say this: the Mewtwo. I don't know if everybody's a fan. I am a fan of that card, along with the Moltres. Obviously, Moltres is probably number one in the of the set for me, just because that's my favorite artist. Uh, but yeah, I know not everybody loves that style. Yeah, for first to get it. I just think like at 240, for two boxes you could just buy the Mewtwo. Like, why would you risk trying to rip for it? And it's not like a lot of the other hits have value outside of like the SARs. Like Japanese IRs are all cheap. RIP Mikey Retro. I think that was his only spot. Lee Five, I'm sorry, man, you're out of here. Thank you for joining. I will say this: I got my Umbreon skateboard today, and I fucking decided to open it and fucking my fucking card is scratched. And I'm so tight. Like, if I could rewind time knowing that my card would have been scratched, I would have left this shit closed. Yeah, no, that's another valid argument. There's a lot of like modern, right? Where you look at the price and it's like, fuck, for that much, I could buy, this card instead. Vintage, mid-era, high grade, and you know, some of the cards I think are justified in terms of how much they cost, but not all of them. Franklin, one of your five is out of here. All right, we're moving along. We're down to 222 names left. Once we get down to like our final like 40, I guess, I'll do a quick little roll call and I'll kind of go through everybody who's still there. And, obviously, whoever is here, if you see that you got eliminated, you only got one spot, you're more than free to go. CT collects. He was the winner of the guests at the end because Giovanni lost his spot, and he is that spot is gone. So it would have been. I just put it like that because it would have been funny if that was the spot that ended up winning. Uh, Koa, I don't believe I saw your name yet, so I think you're still good. Kim, one of her spots is gone. Franklin, another one of your spots is gone. Yeah, I ended up buying like 12 packs of One Piece today. Uh, and I pulled an alt art on my first pack. That's like a $10 alt art, not an expensive one. Then I didn't pull shit in the rest of the packs. It's like, should I be happy about the alt or should I be mad that I went over 9 at the end? Yeah, Schmood. Uh, you can't see it, right? Because you're watching, but like, I'm like, oh, CT collects. I'm sorry, man. You're out of here. Um, but I can't even see the shit, and I'm like staring right in front of it. So that's why I figured once we get down to like sub 100, it'll be a little bit easier. Um, but again, for anybody who's not in the main Moonbreon group chat, I did post the list of everybody who got entered, so everybody can kind of cross-reference. Moving forward, whenever I do a waffle, I will ask that nobody leaves the chat because it ended up getting kind of crazy with all the side messages asking if I ran this or not, or what the status was. Koa, there goes one of your two. Flawless. 208 spots left. Moving right along. I will also say this. Uh, Schmlood, I honestly, how many spots did you get? I think that was the first time I saw your name. But I can't see on my little entry list that's to the right of the wheel. I can't see your name, but I would have to scroll down to see all the names, so it's possible that you're still there. Yeah, like I said, whoever wins this doesn't have to be present. They could be fucking drooling at home right now, and they'll still get it. So This is more for the entertainment value or the lack thereof. Fianklin. That's Franklin. I just misspelled it. That crunch time. Um, Alpez, you were talking negative, man. One of your spots is out of here. I'll drag Alon's gift to John. I will say this, of all the spots that were claimed, there were about maybe five gifts, gifted spots. So, thank you to those people for thinking of other people. I know it's easier to give spots in like $1, $2, $5 waffles. $10 is waffles not as easy to do that, but it does help because it kind of gets everybody else kind of with eyes and kind of invested in it. So thanks to everybody who tossed a gift. Sandwich, Bruce, it literally almost landed on you. Down to 198 names left. We got about 4 hours and 13 minutes left according to my timer here. Just kidding. I know somebody did the math. Looking at like a 45-minute stream here. Z. Lazard, bro. Sorry, that was your one spot. You're gone. Ghoulish. Yo, does anybody want to trade for a War Turtle illustration rare? I have two. So if anybody has a SIR around the same price, a little bit more, and they need the War Turtle, let me know. Card Degen extra. I'm gonna give him a stunner. The only thing I think the reason I wrote this is because Card Degen claimed spot like 7 different times, so I had to add him up like 5 or 6 different times. But I don't know if he's here. I just thought it was funny. Sparling. Oh yeah, Skyridge Gengar. I think the value there is close. Prismatic minis and display. I don't know how the hell you got that lucky because I haven't found. I don't. I think the only thing I found at like Dollar General is like fucking those Silver Tempest like Solomon's tins. If they even have Silver Tempest anymore, they might have all Scarlet and Violet now. But they come with like three packs. It's like those skinny tins. Um, no cake, Manny. I do also have a Zero Aura V PSA 10 that I was looking to trade. If anybody's looking for that. Um, what else? I have a Samurai from Crown Zenith, the V Star PSA 10. Philly Flyer, one of your spots is out of here. Yeah, normally I'm pretty good with knowing how many spots people have left because if I see your name twice, but there's too many names here for me to remember if I called you already. Team Camp. Team Camp is a funny follow on Twitter because I think every other day he posts some type of post that shits on PSA. You just gotta look through it. Then he has one where like one of the PSA post a card that's like upside down inside the slab. That was the funniest one. Go yeah. Here we go. McLim 7. Still got a couple snipes that are active. What do you guys think? You guys in something like this, you rather get eliminated now or like make it to the top five and then lose? What do you think? I think if it were me, I'd rather just lose now if I was gonna lose. Making it top five and then losing, that's like, it hurts your heart. Arachnid. Yeah, you'd rather make top five? Nah, not me, man. So they talk about moral victories. Oh, I guess, but the high is there, right? But then that drop after it hurts a lot more. At least if I lose on the first spin, I could chalk it up like I never had a chance. So yeah, Samuel over here. Samuel, just take a nap, set your timer for 30 minutes, and come back in 30 minutes. This shit is 10-second spins too. I'm happy that I checked because I feel like in the past I've seen it at like 30 seconds per spin by default, and that shit would have took to like 4 a.m. Here we're moving. We got about we're a little under. We're a little. We're close to 100 spots already removed. So we're moving. And Giovanni, Samuel, what's your username in here? So I know which is you. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey. So, oh look, no cake, Manny. I know for sure I saw your name two other times. I think you're gone. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey. So right now it's 11:17 p.m. So, it's late. Oh, sandwich. Okay. Yeah, I think I only saw your name once or twice, so you still have some spots. What state are all you guys in? Are you guys West Coast? Sapporo, you're gone, man. That was your one spot. I feel like most of the people on Twitter are either from Texas or California. At least that's what it feels like. And it sucks to ship to both those places because they're both very fucking far. Wyoming? Shit. It's like in the middle of nowhere, bro. Mr. Waffles, you're out of here, man. That was your only spot. Yeah, see Dallas. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of Los Angeles. Oh, Bruce, you close. South Jersey. Have you ever been to the card show in Woodbridge? That's the one I went to maybe about like a month and a half ago now. And I traded my PSA 10 Moonbreon for a PSA 9 Moonbreon, a PSA 9 Paldean Phase Zard, and a PSA 10 Espeon GX from Hidden Fates. Yeah, Philly's kind of fucking far, bro. But I think Woodbridge is probably like maybe, maybe it is still a bit of a drive. It's almost an hour from me. Yeah, Woodbridge is more north than you are, but it's still south from where I am. I'm close to Paramus, so you figure like for me it's like 15 minutes and I'm in the city in New York City. K Rube, that was your only spot. You're out of here. Thank you for joining. My man Deeds, you are out of here. That was your only spot as well. Goomba. Z Stir. We are at 149 slots left. I repeat, 149. That's my man PJ. If anybody doesn't follow him, he's funny. His username is ASDFGHJKL. It's like the keyboard. So I always make fun and just spam spam the keyboard until I get a random bunch of letters. Z. Ian. Funny story for anybody who cares. Well, you guys don't have any choice anyway because we still got a bunch of spots left. But as you all know, I do PSA submissions. I do group submissions. I've been doing it for over 2 years at this point. It's crazy it's been that long, but so every month, every 6 weeks, I send a bunch of cards to PSA. Occasionally, I send stuff at higher tiers too, like I had my raw Umbreon VMAX Whole Dart that I sent. Kawa, I got you. I'll let you know. But yeah, so I got a raw Moonbreon that I was gonna send express, and then I'm sure a lot of you know Robbie Tarantino. But Robbie Tarantino, he had pulled a clip of Lily's Clefairy from Journey Together, so he wanted to send that express too. So I was just waiting on his Lily, and I was gonna send express, and then Ian hits me up that he just pulled a fucking Moonbreon 2.0 from Prismatic in his car, and he wanted to crate it. So I told him, yo, just send it express, and I'll wait for your card to come in. So he was, he wanted to get it me quick, so he was gonna send it out next day shipping, right? And I don't know if you guys have ever purchased next day. Next day can be very expensive depending like where you're shipping from. So he sends me a picture from the UPS store of their screen, basically asking me if they entered my address correctly. And so the address is right, but on the top I can see how much they were charging him, and the shit said $180 to ship next day from an East Coast city to New Jersey. And I like called him through Twitter Messenger, and I was like, bro, do not pay $180 to ship this shit. So I ended up going on pirate ship, and Um, I bought the label for him instead, and just emailed it to him, and it ended up it was like 70. It was like $70, and that was with insurance. So for any of you guys who ship anything, yeah, for any of you guys who ship anything that's not just like a plain white envelope, do not buy your fucking labels at the post office or at a UPS store, at a FedEx, because they're gonna rip you the fuck off. But yeah, I saved my man Ian about $100. So, you know, it's all love. Whatever I can do to help out, I'm always down. That's Vic. Alright, down 130 spots left. Moving right along. SAP. Sandwich. Samuel. I'm sorry. Alright, I don't think you're done, but yeah, that was another spot. Nicoya. Two out of five. Is that 2 out of 5 left? Or 2 out of 5 eliminated? I think you have two left, if I remember correctly. Zen card. Indigo. Um, but yeah, for anybody else who is new to my page on Twitter, I run my sale thread every weekend. Saturday, it start. Oh, killer, you're gone, bro. That one spot snipe, and it ricocheted, bro. It bounced right back and hit you out of here. But yeah, I run the buy sell trade thread every Saturday. Um, so if you guys have stuff you're trying to sell, feel free to post good pictures, good lighting, prices if you can, and sandwich another one there. And yeah, sell your shit, make some money. If you're ever unsure if you're buying there, if you're ever unsure about one of the people selling, you can hit me on the side. I've been around for a while, so I know a lot of like the people who have been around for a while too. If it's somebody new, then just play it safe. But I could vouch here or there for people if you have questions. GG Sam, you done? Was that your last spot? Nah, I see you still got a spot here. Oh, you were talking to Killer. My bad. Ghoulish. Daniel. Zenkar. Sorry, I've seen your name a lot. I'm not sure how many times, but Grizz. Brian. I feel bad. One of the guys who entered this and got one spot. He was one of the ones that left the waffle chat. He just asked me 2 minutes ago, how does he watch? But he got eliminated like 10 minutes ago. So I had to break him the bad news. Crunch time. Nalgaso. It's one of the best names on Twitter. A quick Nalgaso. I don't know if you guys are Spanish or not, but throw that shit into ChatGPT and you will get a explanation on what it means. Cartesian. We're down to 107 names left. As you can see, as less people are on here, the names, each slot is starting to get a little bit bigger, and you know, you can start to read kind of who's there, who's not. So congratulations to anybody who's made it this far. Cardigen extra again, what the fuck? But yeah, to anybody who's made it this far, congratulations. It could be worse, right? You could already be eliminated. And Johnny, I think that was your only spot. Thanks for joining. I thought their name was Fat Anime, but it's just Fat Aim. Yeah, for all of you waffle connoisseurs, what's the best thing you've ever won in a waffle? Don't tell me you never won a waffle either. Shiny Steve, thanks for joining. I think mine back in the day, I was like a true degen when I first got back into the hobby, and I was doing fucking waffles in a Facebook chat. Oh, Adam G, you are gone, bro. Sorry about that. Thanks for joining. But I was doing waffles in like a Facebook group that I was in, and knowing what I know now, I'd never do a waffle in a Facebook group because all that shit is sketchy. Um, but the best thing I ever won there was a fucking Hidden Fate TTB. And I will never forget, she was on my desk for like 10 months. And then one random day, I was like, I'm gonna open this shit. And I opened that shit. I didn't pull any baby shinies. And my best hit was a base Wigglytuff GX. And that shit was fucking horrible. It's like, it's one of my core memories. Like, if you guys have ever seen Inside Out, it's like one of those balls that they kind of, it helped establish my personality. Oh shit, that's pretty good. Those are those cool promos that have fucking the other Pokemon in them too. Crispy the legend, he's gone. Nice. Yeah, Crown Zenith, that set is on the rise, man. 151 is a really good set too. I just think with 151, it's like, once you get, like, most people at this point have the main special art rares from that set. So it's just getting the smaller ones. Just sucks that they're all kind of expensive, but like I think the only ones I'm missing from that set are like Mr. Mime and Cosmos. Thank you for joining. You are out of here. Like Mr. Mime. I think I'm missing. I think I have the Erica specialist. I'm trying to figure. I think it might be just Erica that I'm missing. The sets that I heard from Scarlet and Violet are all the fucking the first few sets that nobody really paid attention to. All the illustration rares were like $2 a pop, and now all of a sudden they're like fucking $20 a pop. So like I picked a bad time to decide I want to get all of them, but I've been kind of slowly chipping at that. I think I'm at like I just updated my peak Pokemon.gg account, and I'm at like 160 of the 380-ish or however many art rares and special art rares are out there. Fernandot. 84 spots left. We getting there, guys. Raise your hand if you're watching and you're still up there. Bruce, I see you still up there. Koa, your second spot. We just hit it. If you're still listening, you are out of here, my man. You could get back to work. That way you don't get in trouble anyway. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Philly Flyer, your second spot. You're out of here. Shmlood, let me. Uh, yeah, you're here. You're right here. Oh no, look at that. Shmlood, you almost fucked yourself up, man. Alex, you're gone. You said, "Am I still up there?" I can't see, and it almost landed on you. My bad, Bruce. It's like a no hitter, bro. You can't talk about it, right? My bad. I won't mention your NAME again. SAP. That's always unfortunate when I shuffle a bunch of times. Somebody has multiple spots, and somehow their spots end up next to each other. It's like the whole point of the shuffle is to kind of mix it up. Kyle Eastman, thank you for joining. You are out of here. Your one spot snipe is done. Yeah, they're like, okay, you wanted to see where you were at. Here you go. Sad Boy Bowie. I think that was your last spot. If it was, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Flawless. Flawless. All right, we're down to our final 75. Good luck to everybody still here. Z. Brian. I think, I know you had me on that spot. Lord Cronus, you are out of here, my friend. Adam, you are gone, my friend. We hit your name a few minutes ago. And Bruce, I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I jinxed it, because technically it was like 6 spins after I said your name, but you're out of here. I think that was your last spot. Prez, what's up, man? One spot snipe. You show up an hour late and somehow you are still alive, my friend. Wait, Prez is the. What's your username? Are you the PEZZZ one? Because if you are, you're still alive. Yeah, yeah, you're still here. Oh, Schmood again. Almost hit you again, my man. All right, we're down to 67 names left. McLem, another spot gone. Dun-dun-dun. Sparling, one of your spots is gone. No, 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 no. Oh, Bruce, look at you. Look at you. Uh, Pokey fellas, I think that was your last spot. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. But yeah, if anybody has any cards that they're trying to sell, having trouble selling them, if they need help, maybe something that you potentially think could be waffled off, let me know. Um, Kind of my only requirement, I guess, if it's somebody who I'm not too familiar with, would be you just ship it ship to me first, and then I kind of take care of everything afterwards. But we could hash out the details in DMs if there's something you want to take advantage of. Syndicate Snorlax. But yeah, I see a couple snipes still alive. I won't say names because I don't want to be, the reason why the wheel decides to land on them. We are down to 58 names left. This is getting kind of real, y'all. You do know whoever's the last person standing is walking away with, $2,500 worth of cards. Um, the Holy Grail of Sword and Shield, Moonbreon PSA 10. Even though it's kind of wild how lately, a few cards have been creeping up to. They haven't hit that level, but like Gengar VMAX is going crazy. Um, which else? Oh, the Giratina V alt. That one's also going crazy. For me, I'm buying nines all day. I just think the best value is PSA nines right now, especially on some of those cards. You could get nines for like raw price. And if you've paid attention to any of my posts over the last year or two, it's like most PSA nines, like they are PSA tens. They just they didn't find the right grader that day. Thunder Squatch. I think that was your last spot, but I'm not 100% sure. 51 names left, guys. 51 names left. Fernandot. And then there were 50. The legend Naitaza, your one spot snipe is done. Alright, DJen, I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. I think that was your last spot, Bruce. Nikoya. 46 names left. Pokemac. I think that was your only spot. Thank you for joining. You are out of here. Z-Stir. If you had two spots, you're done. I don't remember if you had three, but I definitely saw your name twice. Flawless. Another spot gone. 43 names left, guys. Oof. Z. Yeah, Schmood, you on the wrong side, boy. Z again, back to back. Oh no. Okay, there you go. SAP. Funko 999. Remove 39 names left. Will you go down in history as the person who secured? Oh no. Oh no. What happened? It's over. It's over. I think that was your only one. Did you really send It's Only a Matter of Time before it landed on your name? Because that was very bad timing. 37 names left. One person, two prizes. Twitter waffle immortality awaits. The Mount Rushmore of Twitter waffle wins. Your name, your face will be on there. Oh no, Prez, you'll bite your nails, man. You're gone. I see. GG's. Trust me, I feel bad every time somebody gets eliminated. I know only one person can win, but I'm rooting for everybody. McLem. I think that was back to back. Shadow Villains. I think that was your last spot. Thanks for joining. We're down to 31 people left, guys. And I will call out. I will do roll call once we hit 20, just so we can get a little breakdown on who's left. Ian. All right, 29 left. 29 left. JTR Pog, your one spot snipe falls short. Eliminated. Thank you for joining. Ian again. I'm not sure how many you got left, buddy. Your name's definitely still there. Cardigen. 26 names left, guys. And we still have, I see at least one gift still there. Will it be good karma? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. All right. Can we take a quick second to talk about the injustices done to my man Gohan? Gohan should have been the best there ever was. For some reason, the creators of Dragon Ball Z decided that after what he did to Cell, he was unworthy of running shit. And yeah, they turned him into fucking Great Saiyan Man. So That's something that I will always be angry about. I don't know if I have to go to therapy or some shit about, to talk about my issues with what they did to Gohan, but it definitely, uh, it definitely bothers me that he was not the greatest ever. 1 spot snipe for witness is gone. All right, my bad. I missed the 20 mark. We are down to 19 names left. We have Brian2321. I think that's the last four of his username. We have Crypto Raven, their gift to Glacier. We have Sandwich, Fernandot, Cardigen, Daniel Bani, Syndicate Snorlax, Z, Kawhi, McLim, M Camp, McLim, Zenkar, Sparling, Crunch Time, Derek, Franklin, Ghoulish, Arachnid. Good luck. Zenkar, I believe that was your last spot. Thank you for joining. You went in. I do appreciate it. Sorry you couldn't win. Let's get him next time. Cardigen, you should have got one more spot because that's your last spot. You are done. Arachnid, you are done. Thank you for joining. Ooh, this is. Oh, that was right on the edge. Sparling, you are done, I believe. Thank you for joining. You also went in. Sorry you couldn't win. I appreciate you jumping in, though. Kawhi, I am sorry. You are done. Thank you for joining. 14 names left, guys. Ghoulish, I believe that was also your last spot. You are done. Kawhi, I'm sorry. Daniel Bani, also your last spot. You are done. 12 left, guys. McLim, you were the only one with multiple spots still remaining. Your multiple spots are now done. So good luck. Still there though. 11 left. 11 left. Is it gonna get off of Franklin? No, it is not. Thank you for jumping in, Franklin. Appreciate you. You've been super kind. If anybody doesn't follow Franklin T619, they should. He's a really cool guy. 10 left, guys. Good luck. It is also cool to see a lot of familiar faces. So, whoever wins, I'm be super happy for you guys. M Camp, thank you for joining. You were done. 9 left, final 9. I'm getting nervous and I'm not even up here. So, crunch time. If you're watching, you probably are watching. I'm sorry. You are eliminated. Thank you for joining. Syndicate Snorlax, 2 spots. You almost made it. You made it to the final 8. Thank you for joining. See, you also went in. Thank you for joining. That was your final spot. Appreciate you jumping in. Eliminated. 6 names left. So it looks like a gift will not win this massive prize. Eliminated. Final 5. Somebody fucking tag Derek, please. Tag Derek and Fernando. Oh, don't tag Derek. Never mind. My bad. Derek, you're gone. Appreciate you jumping in. Our final 4. Here we go. Samuel, are you still fucking here, Samuel? McLem, you're gone. Final 3. Oh, holy shit. Brian, thank you for joining in. You are gone. We have our final 2. Samuel fucking Henny and Fernando fucking Torres. I think that's his last name. Good luck to both of you guys. Just a quick reminder on this final spin, whoever name it lands on is out. The last name on the wheel is the winner. Good luck. Thank you both. And I'm sorry for whoever doesn't win this. Here we go. Samuel fucking Henny, you did it. Samuel, you bastard, you did it. GG's. Is he still here? Is Samuel still here? Let's fucking go. My man, I want a sandwich? No, you want a Moonbreon. GG. Thanks again for everybody that joined. This was much quicker than I thought it was gonna be. I'll screenshot this and post it. And yeah, Samuel, I'll DM you now. And congrats again. Thank you again. Hopefully you got a Samuel. Hopefully you got a nice bottle of liquor at home, and you take a shot, toast. Take one for me too. That was kind of intense. But yeah, GG's everybody, and thanks for hopping in. Later.